Welcome to the Coffee and Tea video guide on how to study European markets with TradeMap. TradeMap is a preliminary screening tool that allows you to look at markets for your coffee and tea product by size, dynamism, and also at competition. To enter the tool, start from www.trademap.org. Users in developing countries, including Vietnam, can get free access to this tool after registering. To register, click on the Login link, then the Register Now button under Create an Account, and follow the instructions. Once your registration is complete and you have logged in successfully, you can proceed with selecting the data that you wish to analyze on the Home and Search page. Enter the HS code for the product you would like to analyze. The HS Code Simplifier Guide will help you identify the correct code. We can scan markets for packaged green tea, for example, using code number 090210. As we don't want to look at data for a specific country yet, but first want to see all markets, we simply leave the country region selection field empty. Select one trade flow which you want to analyze. In this case, we are looking at potential markets, so we will select Imports. And click on Trade Indicators to view global imports of packaged green tea. What we are looking at first is the world import demand for packaged green tea. The first row shows indicators on world import demand as a whole. On the left, we have the world list of countries that import packaged green tea, with the largest at the top. The first 5 columns under Trade Indicators show information about the demand for a product in the last available year. The value imported is the market size in dollar terms. Note that TradeMap usually shows the value in 1,000 US dollars. The next column shows the import figure in quantity, which is the physical volume imported in metric tons. The final indicator in this section is the unit value, which is the result of dividing the imported value by the imported quantity, which gives an average CIF price paid for that imported product. The variation indicates imports of lower or higher value grades of tea. We can see, for example, that Afghanistan imports very basic tea, and Germany, on the other hand, high grade and high value added green teas. To zoom into the EU market, we can select a country group, EU. Owing to its large North African migrant population, amongst whom green tea is popular, France is the key market for green tea in Europe, followed by the Netherlands and Italy, respectively representing 29, 11 and 8% of total EU imports. The Netherlands market is dynamic, with 12% growth per year over the last 5 years. To study this market in more detail, we can click on the country names on the left. We see that Germany has 30% market share of the Dutch market, which is no surprise, as traditionally Germany is the most important entry point for Europe for specialty teas. The Dutch market growth is higher in the last 2 years compared to the last 5 years, suggesting it will continue to grow in years to come. To study imports in more detail, year by year, we can select Yearly Time Series. If we wish to change the currency display, we can select Euro, or if we wish to look at volumes in place of values, we can select quantities. And if we wish to study a different product, at all times we can go back to the Home and Search page to start our analysis over. In short, we can conclude TradeMap is a very useful tool to get a quick picture on the status of the different EU member markets and helps us to relatively rapidly make a first choice of markets within the EU to initially pursue for further research. It also gives us an initial picture of competition we would face in targeted markets.